Good day, this is the Professor, CBMD PhD, and today Saturday, October 28, 2023. It is 3:42 and 11 seconds, AM Eastern Standard Time, and today's research, cervical cancer. So let's hop to it here. As better use of existing drugs increases cervical cancer survival and reduces recurrence. Date October 24, 2023. Source: University College London. A course of treatment with existing drugs prior to chemoradiation led to a 35% reduction in the risk of death or return of cancer. The peak incidence of cervical cancer is in women in their early 30s, with around 3,200 new cases each year. In the UK, chemoradiation therapy has been the standard treatment for cervical cancer since 1999, but despite improvements in radiation therapy techniques, cancer returns in up to 30% of cases. The 5-year survival rate for cervical cancer stands at around 70%. Over the course of 10 years, 500 patients took part in. Those who participated in the study had been diagnosed with cervical cancer, which was large enough to be seen without a microscope, but had not yet spread to other parts of the body. The median age of patients in the trial was 46. As patients were randomly allocated to receive either standard chemoradiation therapy, external radiation with weekly cisplatin, and brachytherapy for an initial 6-week course of IC, carboplatin, and paclitaxel chemotherapy, followed by the same standard chemoradiation therapy described above. After 5 years, 80% of those who received induction chemotherapy plus chemoradiation therapy were alive, and 73% had not seen their cancer return or spread. In the standard treatment group, 72% were alive, and 64% had not seen their cancer return or spread. The trial shows that this short course of additional chemotherapy delivered immediately before the standard chemoradiation therapy can reduce the risk of the cancer returning or death by 35%. And this is the biggest improvement in outcome in this disease in over 20 years. They are incredibly proud of all the patients who participated in the trial, as their contribution has allowed researchers to gather the evidence needed to improve treatment for cervical cancer patients everywhere. They couldn't have done this without the generous support of cancer research. And because the drugs required for induction chemotherapy, carboplatin, and paclitaxel are cheap, accessible, and already approved for use in patients, the researchers say they can be incorporated into standard of care treatment relatively quickly. As cervical cancer is a disease that often strikes women in their 30s or younger, those with locally advanced disease have a relatively high chance of relapse, and the disease can take a huge toll on patients and their families. And timing is everything when you are treating cancer. The simple act of adding induction chemotherapy to the start of chemoradiation treatment for cervical cancer has delivered remarkable results in this trial. A growing body of evidence is showing the value of additional rounds of chemotherapy before other treatments, like surgery and radiotherapy in several other countries. Not only can it reduce the chances of cancer coming back, it can be delivered quickly using drugs already available worldwide. The scientific investigators and microbiologists are excited for the improvements this trial can bring to cervical cancer treatment, with home short courses of induction chemotherapy will be rapidly adopted in the clinic. And this is a professor of microbiology, bioinformatics, pathophysiology, and leader of research. This video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.